In lane 1, Mark Ebel. Lane 2, Rick Meyerhoff. Lane 3, Glenn Gruber. Lane 4, Bruce Rollins. Lane 5, Peter Ronay. Lane 6, James Elder. Lane 7, Peter Straka. And lane 8 is Jack Fleming. And our winner for Heat 1, Glenn Gruber, lane 3, Ventura County Masters. Congratulations.
Hey Chuck, I'm supposed to be over there.
Did you get my time? Could you share it with me?
Heat 2. And in lane 1, Michael Heather. Lane 2, Mark Buckley. Lane 3, Robert H. Wilson. Lane 4, Jack Rossell. Lane 6, Bill Bahoon. Lane 7, Mark Mojeska. And lane 8 is Joe E. Russell. Up next is Heat 3 of 20.
DQ.
Heat 3. And Heat 3 features lane 1, Greg Bonanno. Lane 2, John Holbeck. Lane 3, Bradley Cahoon. Lane 4, Robert Mitchell. Lane 5, Errol Graham. Lane 6, Douglas Everett. Lane 7, James Santee. He might not be there. No, he is not. But lane 8 features David Hayward. Holbeck making his move in lane 2. But our winner, Holbeck did win. Congratulations.
Oh my God. Way to swim, guys.
Heat 4. And in Heat 4, Lane 1, Bill Ireland. Lane 2, John Morales. Lane 3, David Hildebrandt. Lane 4, Greg Sanchez. Lane 5, Dan Stevenson. Lane 6, Kerry O'Brien. Lane 7, Joel Ellis. And Lane 8 is Cor Kabarek. Up next is Heat 5 of 20. Very close race here between Sanchez and Stevenson, lanes 4 and 5. Looks like Sanchez maybe took the lead there, and he did. Great race, fellas. Heat 5. Now in the water, lane 1, Doug Cook. Lane 2, Frank Wasco. Lane 3, Bart Kruger. Lane 4, Tom Podmajersky, excuse me. Lane 5, David Hathaway. Lane 6, I believe, is empty. Lane 7, Jeff Condon. And lane 8 is Paul Banfer. Again, another close race here between Podmajersky and Hathaway, but don't forget about the swimmer in lane 2. That's Wasco. Swimmer in lane 2, Wasco. Stretching it out there. And yes, Frank Wasco is our winner. Congratulations. Heat 6. In lane 1, Jeff Riley. Lane 2, Igor Vezhenin. Lane 3, Michael Doyle. Lane 4, Evan Ekman. Lane 5, John Boone. Lane 7, Benjamin Wyckoff. And lane 8 is Anthony Thompson.
Chuck? Help each other out as we call. You bet.
Heat 7. Alrighty, the swimmers in Heat 7. Lane 1, Drew Skelly. Lane 2, Luis Villoria. Lane 3, Ross Breitenbach. Lane 4, Dan Borton. Lane 5, Jesus Witten. Lane 6, Patrick McBride. Lane 7, James Tobin. And lane 8 is Byron Burt. Up next is Heat 8. Just a reminder, swimmers, we are doing flyover starts. We are doing flyover starts. Check out this race between Witten and Tobin. And it's Tobin the winner. Congratulations. Heat 8. Heat 8. Lane 1, Jorge Mijares. Lane 3, Mike Schaefer. Lane 4, Steve Hiltebittle. Lane 5, Scott Frontis. Lane 6, John McComish. Lane 7, Carlo Waldfried. And lane 8, Mike Bouchard.
Come on, Steve! Doing what?
And our winner is Steve Hiltebittle. Congratulations. Heat 9. Lane 1, Michael Bostrom. Lane 3, Matt Reason. Lane 4, my friend Drew Giacobbe. Lane 5, Reed Damon. Lane 6, Stuart Spencer. And lane 7 is Tim Schreiber. Attention coaches and swimmers, relay cards are available for pickup at the announcing table. They're in alpha order. It's just a quick little trip over here. We can say hi. You can get your cards and we can move along with our wonderful racing day. So come on over to Wisconsin Cheese Central. Don't you know? Heat 10. Alrighty, in Heat 10, Lane 1, Kent Palmer. Lane 2, Ryan Williams. Lane 4, John Landreth. Lane 6, David Sumner. Lane 7, John Rubaki. And lane 8 is Jin Yamamoto. This is Heat 10 of 20. Heat 11. in lane 1, Brian Bergford. Lane 2, Jonathan Goler. Lane 3, Joel Rector. Lane 4, Jeffrey Morris. Lane 6, Brendan Herlihy. And lane 7 is Derek Blackway. Up next, heat 12.
Yeah, maybe. He's got really strong wide shoulders. Sun comes up. It sure is nice out here. I don't know how I could do butterfly squirrel.
Oh, I like this better.
That's okay. You can't underestimate the unlimited energy of a kid.
We've got a race here between Rector in lane 3 and Morris in lane 4. Rector seems to have pulled ahead.
That guy's tall.
And Joel Rector is our winner for heat 11. Congratulations. Heat 12.
He's going to be in lane 8 and 13. Set.
Alrighty, folks, heat 12. Lane 1, Joshua Schwartz. Lane 2, Thomas Tabbert. Lane 3, Jeremy Virgil. Lane 4, Roberto Delgado. Lane 5, Trevor Gray. Lane 6, Damian Garris. And lane 7 features Chad Durow. Up next is heat 13 of 20.
Come on, Josh! Come on, Josh! Nice job, Josh!
Heat 13. In lane 1, John Samotage. Lane 2, Christopher Gibson. Lane 3, Scott Newman. Lane 4, Mario Marshall. Lane 5, Robert Dimitrov. Lane 6, Daniel Lotano. Lane 7, Brian McAteer. And lane 8 is Seth Aldridge. Attention coaches and swimmers, do not forget about your relay cards. They are available at the announcer's table. Cheese Nation, right here, Cheese Nation. And the relay cards happen to be a wonderful cheese yellow. Please pick up your relay cards. Heat 14. In lane 3, Gregory Grupp. Lane 4 is Tyler Seitz. Lane 5 is Colin Donaldson. Lane 6 is Dostin Ganiev. And lane 7 is Ed Pereira. Up next is heat 15. And Donaldson pulls out the win for Heat 14. That was some great racing, fellas. Well done, doing what you do best in the water. Awesome. Heat 15.
Are there ledges in the water? Would you wander down there and see if there are actually ledges in the water? It almost looks like they're hanging down, but I could be wrong.
In lane 1, Jordan Hirschberger. Lane 2, Ben Smith. Lane 3, Eric Peterson. Lane 4, Danny Giometti. Lane 5, Matt Boone. Lane 6, Damian Bernard. Lane 7, Frederick Wells. And lane 8 is Satori Iwamoto. This is Heat 15 of 20.
And winning it, Darian Bernard with a 57.32. Next up, heat number 16. Heat 16 in the pool coming up. Gentlemen, in heat number 17, time to settle up. Guys, you're almost there. Heat 16, lane 1 is Evan Kraus of Nova Aquatics. Lane 2 is Neil Kennedy of Solano Beach. Lane 3, Andrew Cox of Mission. Lane 4 is RJ Jacobs of San Luis Obispo. Lane 5 is Maxim Smorodin. Unattached, lane 6 is Yuri Zanarev. Unattached, lane 7 is Cameron Owen of USF. And lane 8 is Antoine Kunsch of West Hollywood Aquatics. The higher the number of the heat, ladies and gentlemen, the faster we go. Stay tuned, more fun to come. Looks like lane 2 opening up the lead. That's Neil Kennedy of Solana Beach, just down south. And he gets it with a 57.12. .57.12. Just above, actually, the world record, which was a 56.65. Heat 17. And heat 17, lane number 1, Hector Jimenez of Rose Bowl. Lane 2 is Ken Barcinas of Phoenix. Lane 3 is Christoph Cortez of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 4, Nolan Rogers of Golden West. Lane 5 is Carlo Morante of West Hollywood. Lane 6, Zachary Windle of Arizona. Lane 7 is Ori Waniche of Conejo Valley. And lane 8 is Jonathan Pierce, LA Peninsula. That's Los Angeles Peninsula. We welcome everybody. Hey, how you doing? Happy Saturday. It's August 10th, 2019. We're here at the beautifully renovated Marguerite Aquatic Center in picturesque Mission Viejo, California. It is the U.S. Masters Swimming 2019 Summer Nationals. We have a full roster today, a full boat, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. It's big game day today. Let's get it on. We get our swim groove on as lane number 4 comes into the wall for the touch and the win with a 58.86 to win it. That's Nolan Rogers from Golden West. A little bit of an exclamation point from Nolan. Heat 18 in the pool. Lane number 1 is Mark Bloomberg of Davis Aquatics. In lane 3 is Steven Schmull, unattached. Lane 5 is Enzo Pazzo, Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 6, Wilson Josephson, Minnesota. Lane 7 is Matthew Costigan of Golden Road. In lane 8, it's Curtis Lynn, Santa Barbara. Again, lane number 3, coming in hot. That's Steven Schmull unattached with a time of 56.58 to win it. 56.58 to win it. Up next, heat number 19 of 20. And fresh off the blocks goes heat number 19. Almost a full boat. In lane number 1, that's John Wagner of University of Utah. Go Utes! In lane 3, it's Chris Hafton of Golden Road. Lane 4 is Samuel Uberlacher of the Uberlacher brothers of Rose Bowl. Lane 5 is Matthew McComish of Oregon. Lane 6, Daniel Peralta of Mission Viejo Masters. Lane 7 is Meguru Hota. Coming up after this, it'll be the ladies version, event number 22, the ladies version of the 100-meter butterfly.
Come on, Sean, finish! Finish!
And in for the touch and the win, lane 4, dead center, that's Gabriel Kirk of Nova Aquatics, 101.49. Now we're on heat number 20, my bad, sorry about that. In lane 1, again, John Wagner of the University of Utah, go Utes. In lane 2, Joshua Graves unattached. Lane 4, Sam Uberlacher, Rose Bowl. Lane 5, Matthew McComish, Oregon. Lane 6, Daniel Peralta of Mission Viejo. And in lane 7, it's Meguru Hota, Phoenix Swim Club. Coming up, again, event number 22, a brand new event, brand new heat. Heat 1 of 15, ladies. It's time to ready up. You're next in just a bit. Oh, it's going to be close, right into the wall, touch, and the win goes to outside Meguru Hota of Phoenix with a time of 58.4. Event 22, Heat 1.